right, we are back. Going to continue going into our third round. 24 under. This is insane.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship.
Look at all the duckies. All right.
We are into the third round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. 50 PGA Tour cards up for grabs. Dreams about to be made.
It's amazing what's ahead of these young players, Rich. Not just getting through the next two rounds, but also trying to suppress perhaps what might be for them next year.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. Only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, I hit the stick.
So the second of the par four goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but the short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
That is professional with a capital P right there.
That's stealing.
That was awesome.
A nice scoring opportunity here. 532-yard par 5 second hole, Frank. Considered one of the easier holes on the golf course. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you can just cut this in half. 532 yards divided by 2. Really, it's 2 tee shots over 260 yards. For these guys, nothing more than a 3 or 4 wood. And that's why all you need off the tee is just a 3 wood with a little draw.
You disappointed if you don't make 4 here?
Not disappointed, but obviously you lose at least half a shot on the field.
Okay, we are going to run this right up if we can. Yeah. Awesome.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Settles in over the putt.
Nice and easy.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. Not a real hard game, is it? Birdie, birdie to open. Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass. Relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Beautiful approach shot there, and a good chance to take advantage. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
Great, too.
Beautiful. So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water. Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Frank, the second here at the fourth is a dangerous shot.
Once again, this is another example of where you have to look at the green. Where exactly is the flag? If it's on that high portion, you've got to fly it all the way back.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Well done. Fifth hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole that just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side.
Oh, look at that.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Frank, getting set now for the second shot here at the 5th. What's the best way to go at it?
Rich, it's one of the toughest par 4s on the green.
And that's how you play the game, right there. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough.
Straight away now from 145 yards. Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
Down, little Sheba. Down. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
He's Buddy Dick, that's why.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Nice and easy, right?
So kind of a tricky read. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Jeez, so close. Oh my goodness, how did he miss that? This for him would be one drop shot.
In this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for two reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass. Gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. You like this one, Frank?
Oh, it's a good one. Safely on.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
I'll take it.
They'll take it. That's a par. Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 9?
Just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you hit a good drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2. But you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
There we go.
his second shot here at the par 5.
Oh, that looks good.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, at this, the highest level of the game, the margins are so razor thin between winning and losing. It becomes about not wasting shots, and I think that's why players really enjoy stroke play.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Rich. That's why the best players, they want every shot to count, and the best format of golf that requires that is stroke play. In match play, you can get away with a big number. In stroke play, they want it to be a body of work, every single shot adding to the score.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. Frank, where's the difficulty on this approach here at the 10th?
It's really the shape of this green. That little front piece, you have to be right on the money there. And then, of course, that green starts to open up and then move to the right.
Get down. Lay down.
Good.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Shouldn't be a problem here. So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Hole number 11, 558-yard, par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really, with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
Good contact, good result. Frank, you tip your Hogan visor to this player because early on, it appeared as though this one was headed way off the tracks.
Well, it was. And to stop the round and turn it back, and now look like he's playing even better than ever. It took some doing.
Oh, shoot.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
That one is in the bunker.
Damn it.
All right, so green side bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really, you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Quite dialed in all the way on that shot, but still on the putting surface. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
What's the read? Bad.
That's a head scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the green and misses it badly to the right.
What?
Nudge this one home. Finish it up.
Take that.
That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
Yes. We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Now to the par 4 12th, and it's a pretty short hole, Frank.
Yeah, Pete Dye often doesn't get enough credit for his short par 4s. This is a great example where one of the features of it is the blind second shot, just to give you a little bit of doubt on judging the distance.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Nice. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Birdie try again here today. And he has it for birdie.
Par 3, 1 181.
One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Doing all right.
And through the years, Frank, it has got the best of the best, hasn't it?
We've seen Tiger Woods hit it left. We've seen Vijay Singh hit it left. We've seen so many players in the water down the left. Conversely, many a championship's been lost by hitting the ball up in the mounds on the right.
You take 4 here and run to 15?
I would sprint. Well, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it? We talk so much about players' futures. We look at this shot coming up. This man being talked about for many a year. Prodigy, perhaps. But he's looked today. I'm starting to be a believer. This surely must be a talent for the future.
Appears to be tracking well. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie. Solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole in the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. Seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side. But virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pop bunkers out on the right. But well, if your first time around, you might notice.
Frank, this one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Frank, you're 1 behind. Sunday afternoon, you're trying to win one of the game's great championships. Is this a spot that you love as a competitor, the 16th hole of par 5, with a chance to make a lot of noise?
It's a spot you cannot hide from, Rich, because you know exactly there. If you haven't looked at a scoreboard, you can feel it from the atmosphere.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Second, from an excellent lie. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
17. We are not going to birdie on
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, it's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And every year, we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green. That has to be your target. This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for birdie.
People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
if there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Frank, you found dry land. That's the good news. But now you have this second shot, which is very daunting.
Yeah, once again, you're looking at water on the left side, so the tendency is to miss it on the right. But that's a very, very difficult up and down. This is another second shot you've just got to braid.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Getting set now over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our winner is certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.
Holy cow. That's awesome. Nice. All right. We're slowly gaining stuff. I like that. All right, that's going to be it for this video. If you're watching on Twitch Hangout, we will do our final round of this tournament. Be right back.